All right, welcome back everyone to the podcast. I'm Mark, ready to geek out on, well, you know me.
And I'm Jenny, your ever-curious co-host. Today, we're tackling something a little different from our usual tech deep dives, but honestly, it's got its own kind of science to it. We're talking hair. Specifically, GK Hair's styling products. I've been seeing them pop up everywhere, Mark.
Oh man, this is the cool part. GK Hair isn't just some new brand. They're like a global leader in over 80 countries. And they're really pushing into the styling game now. We're talking everything from achieving that super sleek, maybe more sophisticated look, to big, bouncy volume. It's a whole spectrum.
Okay, wait, slow down for a sec. Let me get this straight. They're primarily known for keratin treatments, right? Like for taming frizz and making hair smoother?
Exactly. That's their foundation, their bread and butter. Keratin treatments are essentially like giving your hair a protein boost. Think of it as filling in the little gaps in damaged hair, making it much smoother and drastically reducing frizz. It's kind of like patching up a road, you know? And GK Hair uses something specific. They call it Juvexin serum in a lot of their products, which is pretty interesting.
Juvexin? Is that like their special sauce? Their secret ingredient? I saw a review mentioning it helped with frizz, but maybe not a full curl removal? And also, some reviews mention the price point being a bit steep.
Yeah, the Juvexin is their proprietary blend, if you will. It's a form of keratin protein that's supposed to help bring back elasticity and natural shine. So what's happening is, it's designed to improve the hair's texture and reduce frizz, not to permanently times turn curly hair straight. It's about manageability, you know? And you hit on a key point there. While many users, especially looking at reviews on places like Walmart, seem to really love the frizz control and the shine they get, the expectation of completely removing curls might not be met for everyone who tries it at home, which is understandable. It's a distinction worth making.
That makes sense. So it's more about enhancing your natural hair and making it healthier, reducing the battle with frizz, less about a dramatic texture change. It's more of a partnership with your hair. And what about these new styling products they're talking about? The press release mentioned hair creams with natural silicones and styling mousses.
Right. So their press release back in April of 2025 was a big announcement about this expansion, their push into the styling space. 3, they're talking about hair creams that use natural silicones. Now here's the thing about silicones. Some people get a little worried about them building up on the hair, right? But natural silicones are often derived from plant sources and can provide that smooth feel and slip without necessarily the heavy residue some synthetic ones can leave. And the styling mousse they mentioned is designed not just to hold a style, but also to hydrate and prep the hair. That prep step is pretty crucial before you start drying or using heat. Helps avoid damage.
Okay, so they're building on their foundation of hair health and treatment. It's not simply about holding a style in place, but also protecting and improving the hair while you're doing it. That approach feels pretty smart. I saw a blog post that talked about GK Hair keratin shampoos being on the pricier side, especially for someone just starting out with keratin treatments or wanting to maintain salon results at home. Do you think that accessibility, the cost factor, is a significant hurdle for wider adoption?
That's a fair point, and I think it is a factor. While the effectiveness seems to get a lot of praise, like those 91% positive reviews we saw for their treatment products, the price can be a barrier for some people. It's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it? You're paying for that claimed quality, for the keratin and the Juvexin technology they put into it. It's kind of like, you know when you invest in a really high-end, professional-grade tool for a project? It costs more up front than a basic one, but hopefully it performs better, maybe lasts longer, and gives you a better result in the end.
A good analogy. And it sounds like the return on investment, for many users at least, is that they're getting salon-quality type results at home, which in theory saves you time and money in the long run compared to frequent salon visits for the same treatments. 1. Speaking of salon quality, the press release quoted someone named Chanel Brooks, who they called a renowned hair expert. 3. Did you find any more details on her role or background?
I did dig around a bit on that, and honestly, the press release 3 is the main place she's mentioned. It highlights her quote about achieving professional results at home with GK Hair's products, lending that expert voice. But it doesn't go into her specific credentials, her salon affiliation, or her background beyond calling her a hair expert. It would be interesting to know more about her work, for sure, to understand that connection better.
Agreed. It adds a layer of credibility because it's an expert opinion, but more detail would certainly be nice for context. So, summing things up, it seems like GK Hair is strategically leveraging their deep expertise in keratin hair treatments to offer a line of styling products that aim to not only help you achieve a specific look, but also contribute to hair health and reduce frizz. The user reviews are generally positive, particularly praising the frizz control and smoothing benefits, but the price point is definitely a significant consideration for some potential customers.
That's a really solid summary, Jenny, and it fits into that larger trend we're observing. People are increasingly wanting to do more detailed hair care at home, using products with ingredients that they perceive as more natural or beneficial for the hair over time. GK Hair seems to be leaning right into that with their focus on keratin and those treatment-based styling concepts.
Definitely. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on how they continue to expand this styling line and if they introduce options that address some of the feedback on accessibility, perhaps different size products or more entry-level options. Thanks for breaking it all down, Mark.
Anytime, Jenny. Always fun to talk about the tech, even when it's hair tech. It's all about the science behind the results, right? Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll catch you next time for another deep dive.
Bye, everyone. Take care of your hair.